Do you have a moment to stick around? If not, that's totally fine. Go on, continue scrolling. If you want to come back to this, save the video or send it to yourself. If you're still here, God wanted you to hear this. Before I go any further, I don't normally make content like this, and you can bring this up with him in prayer if you want. But once you watch this, everything you believe about self-correction will be completely different. Just trust me and hear me out. Even if you don't believe in the words that I'm about to say, or if you believe in God, I ask that you stick around. Earlier, these words crossed my mind, and I believe I was compelled to write them down because of you. Guilt leads to God, shame leads to self. Why else do you think it would start with G and S? Now, what does that mean exactly? Modern culture tends to get this mixed up, but guilt and shame are not the same thing because they are focused on two different things entirely. It is impossible to feel guilty and ashamed at the exact same time because you can only focus on one thing at a time. So what is guilt and how does it lead back to God? Guilt is a feeling of remorse towards an act that you committed. Guilt is an acknowledgement that you made a mistake and want to correct it. Guilt is a feeling born of humility. You trip, you scrape your knee, you get up, clean it, bandage it, maybe take a pain med, and take it easy until it heals. Guilt is something you learn from and make the choice to do better. So what is shame and how does it lead to the self? And more importantly, why is it so dangerous for Christians? Shame is dangerous because it is so deceptive. Shame disguises itself as humility, but in reality, it's an act of arrogance, of boastfulness. Shame focuses on the self, not the act. Shame says, I did something bad, therefore I am bad. But this is just not true. Shame overrides God's verdict of your forgiveness. God made you in His image. God loves you in your highest of peaks and your lowest of valleys. God has seen everything you've done and loves you anyway. So by being ashamed, you are inadvertently putting yourself before God. You accidentally become your own idol by overriding His forgiveness. Does that make sense? The only thing shame does is leave you wallowing in your faults. There's this metaphor in the Bible that shows exactly this. Pigs stay in the mud because they love the mud, but if a sheep gets mud on its wool, it immediately flees and runs to the nearest puddle to clean itself. Starting to see the parallels? Those who wallow in shame are prideful about it, but those who move on and turn back to God are humble. And in the end, the exalted are humbled, and the humble are exalted. Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm done yapping. Let's all be humble, and God bless.